You know, these images are unfortunately very disheartening and disappointing. When I saw that image yesterday, I felt pain, I felt disappointment, and it brought back memories of racism and discrimination that I have faced, and I'm pretty sure many of the racialized individuals felt the same way. You know, I have known our Prime Minister for last 4 years. These images are not reflective of what he is as a leader, as an individual. He's very committed to diversity, to inclusion. He's a champion of building inclusive, welcoming places, and he has been a strong ally of racialized communities to end racism and discrimination. Yes, they're disappointing. Yes, they're painful, and he has apologized, and his apology was sincere and heartfelt. I have spoken with Prime Minister this morning. He obviously regrets what had happened, and he will continue to work hard to ensure that he is doing whatever possible to build a community that is welcoming and inclusive.
Did he apologize to you in that conversation?
It's starting to cut out again. Could we just put it basically right on your lap, if that's all right? Or even, yeah, basically.
How's that?
That would be perfect, yeah.
Is that good?
Sorry, yeah.
That's fine.
Sure why it's kind of, I apologize.
He's obviously apologized to the public as a whole.
Yeah.
But in his conversation, did he apologize to you? Did you have some tough questions for him in that conversation?
Well, he was absolutely, conveyed his disappointment in his actions of the past, and he was very sorry for what had happened. And as he has told Canadians yesterday and today, this should have never happened. This shouldn't have happened at all, right? But I think it's also an opportunity to reflect, opportunity to for all of us who are champions of anti-racism activities, and I have been a strong champion from day one, from City Hall as a city councillor and as community member, building communities where everyone feel that they belong. Right? This is an opportunity for us to actually reflect how deep-rooted racism can be and how institutionalized racism plays out in our country, and the Prime Minister has committed to continue to do his part and double his efforts to end racism and discrimination in our country.
As you were thinking about it last night, did the thought ever cross your mind that maybe I can't support him, or were you always behind him?
I have known Prime Minister for 4 years now, and he has demonstrated his strongest commitment. Under his leadership, under our government over the last 4 years, we have done more to end racism, to empower black youth, to do more for indigenous communities, to and provide more funding for anti-racism. Taking a strong action on protecting the rights of LGBTQ communities. So he has demonstrated his commitment. So I have no doubt whatsoever in his commitment and what had happened in the past, for which he has apologized.
Have you had a conversation with your volunteers who will be going door to door and will likely hear about this, on what to say and how to react to it?
So this came up yesterday at the doors, and I had talked to some of my volunteers. I'll be meeting with them again this evening before they go out to door knock. Our volunteers understand that. Particularly those who are from racialized backgrounds, that racism is real because they face it in their daily lives. But they also know that ours is a government that is committed to ending it, right? And that Prime Minister is absolutely committed to ensuring that our government is taking action to end discrimination and racism in our country.
Do you think this will make your election campaign a little more difficult, or do you hope this maybe the conversations can be had because of it?
No, ending racism is a journey, right? It's a generational thing. It takes decades and decades. It's ongoing work, and I have been doing that work for last number of decades here in the city, and we will continue to do that. We will continue to have conversations with the constituents of Edmonton Millwoods on what we have done to grow our economy, to build pipelines, to create jobs, and at the same time celebrating our diversity, strong commitment to multiculturalism, strong commitment to creating opportunities for all Canadians and welcoming people from all over the world to help them settle here and build their lives in this country. And that's the success of our country. That's the success of Canada. And Prime Minister Justin Trudeau has demonstrated his commitment to that, and we will continue to build on it.
Does this make it more difficult, your campaign, do you think? Do you think this will have an impact on you?
You know, campaigns there are various factors that go into when people make their decision, and Canadians, people in my riding of Edmonton Millwoods come from very diverse backgrounds, and they value diversity. They value our commitment to inclusion, and we will continue to stress and highlight the work that we have done. Campaigns, you know, there are ups and downs in campaigns, but we are focused. We are focused on getting our message out, and that message is about economy, jobs, environment, as well as building welcoming and inclusive communities.
What should we be saying to our kids? I mean, there'll be kids that'll see this picture and go, ask their parents, what's this about? What should parents be saying to their children?
I think this is an opportunity for us to reflect as well, right? Reflect in a way that how racialized communities experience racism and how we view those images is different from people who may not face racism in their life, right? And I think educating our kids and educating our peers and our co-workers, our neighbors, that how hurtful these images can be, and they have been hurtful, and Prime Minister has acknowledged that they have been hurtful, and he has apologized for causing that pain. But I think we learn from these mistakes, and as a country move forward in a way that we embrace our diversity and experiences of different cultural groups, and be an inclusive place.